Hey guys, Liz here from LizTailwind.com, and in this video I'm going to share with you how you can grow your blog and email list quickly and consistently with Pinterest, and that's without having a crazy blog posting schedule or letting Pinterest take over your life. As always, if you find this video useful, please like and subscribe. It really helps me in growing this channel so that I can help more people. So let's dive in. First of all, focusing on Pinterest, I saw a 900% increase in click-through rates. I'd been blogging for over 4 years now. However, I didn't really start getting traction in building traffic to my site and my email list until I really started focusing on Pinterest a couple of years ago. So within the span of a few months, once I started focusing on Pinterest, my email list skyrocketed and my traffic more than doubled. Okay, in fact, traffic coming from Pinterest to my site increased over 900% in that time period. And this isn't an anomaly. Anyone can do this. Like, I'm not special. It's just a matter of understanding the power of Pinterest and how to harness it to your benefit. Because even when I took a break from regularly posting new content on my blog, my email list continued to grow because of Pinterest. Let me explain why. So, first things first, Pinterest is made for evergreen content. It's a visual search engine. It gets lumped in with social media, but is in fact a search engine, which is a big difference from Twitter, Facebook, and some of the other social media platforms out there. Which means, because it's a search engine, everything you share on Pinterest can be optimized. So yes, your descriptions matter just as much as the image you create. The descriptions allow you to include keywords, which can help your pin get found, and a great image helps your pin to be clicked on, so they work together. If you're struggling to create great looking pins that look alike, don't worry about it too much. Just make sure you're always including your logo to brand your pin. So I used to create my images so that they all look similar and like a recognizable brand. But what I found worked better was doing what worked best for each image that I had. And I just branded it with my logo. So I didn't worry about if I use the exact same colors of fonts. Although I do tend to stick to kind of the same ones just because I'm not interested in pairing 100 different fonts. So don't worry too much about a cohesive brand look to your pins, because not all your pin images need to actually live on your website. They can just live on Pinterest. Okay, and then when it comes to the description, because it is just important, there's a couple of things that I found help descriptions to be successful. So when crafting a pin description, make sure you include touching on a pain point, explain how your pin solves the problem to that pain point, invite them to take action, so have a CTA, and then include 3 to 5 hashtags. So Pinterest lets you do a lot more hashtags than that, but the recommended amount is 3 to 5. So once you've kind of got a sweet pin image and description going, you want to start looking at using group boards and Tailwind to expand your reach. The key to success with these is to only post to and from group quality boards and tribes, which means a lot of people on the board are pinning from it, okay? Quality boards have other people pinning the content. So if it could very well be you apply to 100 group boards and 10 of them are good. Okay, and this is where it's kind of annoying, is unfortunately you don't know if it's a quality board without looking at the analytics on Tailwind. So you have to be on the board before you can tell if it's a good board. So pinning to group boards is about quality, but applying to group boards is a quantity game. And Tailwind does give you the analytics. Tailwind, if you don't know, is a Pinterest approved partner. It's a Pinterest scheduler, so it'll make it so that you don't have to be on Pinterest every day all the time. And I do highly recommend having Tailwind, both for its scheduling ability, but also for the analytics. So you can easily tell if a group board is going to be worth pinning to or not. If you don't already have a Tailwind account, then you can get a free month if you use my link that's included in the description below. Full disclosure, if you use that link, then I will also and you end up buying Pinterest or Tailwind, then I will also get a free month on my Tailwind account. But it's what I use. I'm paying for it anyway. Doesn't really matter to me if you use my link or not. But you do get the free month if you use someone who uses Tailwind's. If you just go to, I think Tailwind, I think it's a 2-week trial or it's a numbered trial. But anyway, moving on. One thing to note, I do want you to know, both group boards and Tailwind Tribe pins are posted based on time. So the most recent pins are the first listed on the board or tribe. Unlike the smart feed, which you do want to get into, using SEO, which is based on, people's search, what they search terms and sort of SEO based quality content. Anyway, so when you're trying to get new content out there and seen right away, posting it to group boards and Tailwind tribes is a great way to do that because your content will be displayed right away, whereas it might take a while before it starts showing up in someone's smart feed. Okay, and let me see, I'm trying to think what else I'm missing. All right, so we talked about how to grow your blog quickly with Pinterest, and it's getting your content, creating solid images, descriptions, pinning them to boards and tribes to get them, sort of a little bit of traction before they pick up, showing up in searches and stuff. But now let's go ahead and dive into growing your email list with Pinterest. So I found that creating a landing page for each of my freebies or for my newsletter or whatever it is you're using to help get people onto your list, and then creating multiple pins for that landing page and regularly scheduling them. So I use the Tailwind Smart Loop feature to regularly promote my freebies, help to drive opt-ins quickly. So these landing pages have become some of my highest converting pages. Some of them have conversion rates over 30%. So out of everyone that goes to that page, 30% of them end up on my email list, which is pretty good because most websites, good websites, have a conversion rate, a total website conversion rate of 2%. And that's about what my total website conversion rate is. But these particular landing pages with pins from it have a great high conversion rate. Okay, and because, it's great if they like your post and opt into your list, but you have to remember they don't need to actually read a blog post of yours to opt into your list. So if you want more information and to kind of see the stats of those conversion rates and everything, definitely check out the full blog post, which I've linked to in the description. And while you're there, go ahead and grab my free Perfect Pinterest Profile Checklist. So it's a checklist that kind of covers all the things you should be having on your Pinterest profile to be successful pinning to it. So let me know if you guys have questions in the comments. Again, if you found this video useful, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate it. I love talking Pinterest, so always feel free to reach out to me with questions.